Hi, this is a quick introduction. My name is Stephanie M. Nixon, PhD, CCCSLP. I am by training a speech and language pathologist, and I do have many cats, one who's about to come say hello to you guys. I have focused on childhood apraxia of speech, autism, ADHD, and reading disorders like dyslexia. I have been in both clinical and research realms, goodness, for more than 20 years at this point. And I spent over 15 years working in pediatric hospitals, actually quite a few more. But due to multiple complex health conditions, my current focus is sharing my clinical and personal experience and knowledge. You might say, but how would my personal knowledge and experience apply? Well, I'm neurodiverse. I was diagnosed at 7 with ADHD, which is very unusual for a woman my age, and late diagnosed as autistic in 2024. I also have dyslexia, and interestingly, these traits led to me having this ability to recognize such concerns in my patients and help counsel family about these. I've used accommodations for testing, for education, throughout college, graduate, and my doctoral education. My understanding of how these benefited me also helped my families and my patients and helped me better understand the need or the benefit of these to explain this to parents in schools. And then I am an individual with chronic illness. I have personally fought my insurance company with appeals, letters, and more for coverage. I have also done everything I can to learn how to navigate healthcare systems even before I worked in hospitals. Apologies, cats. I know how hard it is to work full time, and I try to keep up with all the medical appointments. I get it. I've been there. Talk to practitioners and even just be heard. Being heard is so challenging. And as a practitioner, I get we have barriers too. I'm not currently working in the field full time at all due to, again, health. And I know you have barriers. I get it. And these are barriers that patients often have no clue about. And this also applies to education. But I also think that if we all pause and put our heads together, we can also try and at least take the edge off and help each other. To that end, I've got a blog. I did create a Discord, and I have a business website. I'm going to post a link at the very end of this video. Some blog topics thus far that are up that people might be interested in. There's one about just starting these discussions, these necessary conversations. Another one that's kind of a little bit different, but in honor of everyone who's battled with dyslexia, Rebecca Warner of PQBD gave me permission to turn one of her images into a dyslexia emoji that you can add to your keyboard. I have directions for that in one of the blogs. There's one about barriers for dyslexia that includes an article that I wrote years ago in high school. Who knew I would have ended up in this? There's one about health insurance, which talks about more disparities in claims and billing processing. There's one about health insurance downcoding. There's one about what's in a name and dealing with unknowns, medical unknowns. It can be any kind. And I look forward to having other ideas to post. To that end, I look forward to talking with everyone over time and having these needed conversations. If there are additional topics you'd like me to cover, let me know. My focus at this time is more on advocacy and education and health. So again, I appreciate your time. Thanks. I look forward to talking to everybody.